It's important to make a distinction between the training that you do for your skill, for your sport, and the training you do for your actual physiology. And here's the reason why. What we want to do, what I personally want to do with our training of your physiology is put you in a position where you have the access to everything that you can access with your physiology, so that when you go into your skill, the skill becomes that much more easy to do because you can apply your physiology into the skill. So practical example of that, let's say that in terms of your actual physiology, you cannot access the entirety of, let's say, external rotation at your shoulder, right? You're not able to fully externally rotate your shoulder. So because of that, because your physiology doesn't have the pure ability to do that, now when you go to, let's say you're a pitcher or you're a thrower, now when you go to throw, because your physiology doesn't have the base capacity to access that, it becomes that much more difficult in your throwing to be able to utilize that, right? If on the opposite end of that, we were to get and train your physiology to be able to handle full external rotation at very, very, very high levels of stimulus and very high levels of fatigue and still keep position within those, that means when you go into your skill, that is not going to be accessible for you, or at least you know that you have the baseline capacity to do that. So the issue that I see is when we try to get too skill specific with our physical preparation or with the training of our physiology, right, we then miss out on building the capacity of your physiology, and so then you don't have access to that in your skill. So keep those separate, right? Obviously, your skill work is important. We need and want to do that, but that is not the role of the actual physical preparation. The role of the physical preparation of the training of your physiology is to give you all the tools that you can physically have so that you can access that when you go into your skill.